What's up, guys? Mr. Golden Thumbz here, and today we're going through our Madden 16 top 5 running back predictions. Keep in mind, these are based on my opinion, and I went based on stats from the 2014 season and overall from Madden 2015. So, this list was pretty damn hard to make, honestly. I mean, there are so many good running backs from last year. There should have been at least 8 guys that could have been in the top 5, but I had to trim it down, and let's get started with the list. So at number 5, we've got Le'Veon Bell. In Madden 15, Bell was only an 82 overall. In my opinion, very underrated, but he had a breakthrough season in the 2014 season, rushing for 1,361 yards with a 4.7 average yard per carry. He finished with 8 touchdowns, 8 carries of 20 plus yards, and 2 carries of 40 plus yards. That is pretty damn good. And another thing we have to mention, out of all the carries he got throughout the season, he did not fumble once. He finished the season with 0 fumbles. That is incredible, and that shows that this man can hold on to the football. So in my opinion, Le'Veon Bell will have a huge boost for Madden 2016, and I can see him coming in at a 92 overall after his crazy breakthrough season compared to previous years. Now at number 4, we've got LeSean McCoy. Now, I know some people think he should be higher on the list, but keep in mind, LeSean McCoy is changing teams. He got traded. He's going to have to learn a new system. And I know it could not affect him at all. It could affect him. Who knows? So, in Madden 15, LeSean McCoy was a 97 overall. In the 2014 season, he finished with 1,319 yards, 4.1 yard average per carry. He had 5 touchdowns, 9 runs of 20 plus yards, and 1 run of 40 yards. He finished with 3 fumbles, which is not too bad considering running backs take a lot of carries throughout the season. So I could see him coming in Madden 16 with a 95 overall, and that's only because of the team change. He's gonna have to learn a new system. It might take a while, who knows. So I'm saying he's gonna come in at a 95 overall. He could be higher. We're gonna have to see when the game comes out. At number 3, this is very controversial, and some people will agree and some people will totally disagree, but at number 3, I'm putting Adrian Peterson. Reason being, he was only suspended from the NFL and only played 1 game. Now, in my opinion, that's not enough to downgrade his overall, and I honestly believe it shouldn't be changed from what it previously was, because you can't just go and change the guy's overall just because he didn't play 1 season. He was only suspended. You can't judge his performance. He didn't play. So in my opinion, in Madden 16, he comes in with the same overall as Madden 15, which will be a 98. They could change it, but I mean, why would you? The guy didn't even play, so you can't really go based on what you think. I believe you leave him at 98 overall. You don't touch his stats until Madden 17 when he's actually played a full season. I know he got a little bit older, and you could bring like the speed and straighten all that down, but in my opinion, you don't mess with his overall. You keep it as is and just let him be, man. At number 2, we've got the Super Bowl losing running back, Marshawn Lynch. And man, oh man, he should have won that Super Bowl for the Seahawks, but Pete Carroll didn't trust him. And why would you not trust beast mode in your backfield? 1 yard out, you give it the beast mode. Anyways, we're done calling him beast mode. I honestly think that is just dumb. So in Madden 15, Marshawn Lynch was a 95 overall. He finished the 2014 season with 1,306 yards, a 4.7 yard average per carry, which is pretty damn high, same as Le'Veon Bell. And he finished with 13 touchdowns. That is a huge amount of touchdowns. He had 7 runs of 20 plus yards and 1 run of 40 plus yards. He only fumbled once, so that shows this man can hold on to the damn ball. And he only fumbled once also in the playoffs, so that's 2 fumbles throughout the season. Even though I'm not considering playoffs and these rating reviews in my predictions, I'm not taking into account the playoffs, only the regular season. But he fumbled twice, including the playoffs, which is pretty damn good. This guy can hold on to the ball. He's a sure running back. So I'm gonna say Madden 16, Marshawn Lynch comes in at a 98 overall. He was in the Super Bowl, had a great postseason, and so I'm gonna say he's coming in at a 98 overall. At number 1, we've got DeMarco Murray. This man went absolutely crazy during the 2014 season, and in Madden 15 he was at an 89 overall. It's still pretty high, and he finished the 2014 season with 1,845 yards, almost 2,000 yards on the season for DeMarco Murray. Finished with a 4.7 average yard per carry, had 13 touchdowns, 15 runs of 20 plus yards, which is the most out of any running back on this list, and second most in the NFL in the regular season. He also finished with 3 carries of 40 plus yards. He's the only one to have 3 carries for 40 plus yards. He did fumble 3 times during the season, but I mean, you can't hide the fact that this man just absolutely went to town on teams. I know he carried the ball a lot. Some people say he carried it too much and all they did was rely on DeMarco Murray, but the guy does have a 4.7 yard average per carry. So you can't really say anything about him carrying the ball a lot. Yes, he touched it a lot, but hey, if you've got a good running back in the backfield, might as well give him the ball, right? That's something Coach Carroll could have learned from watching DeMarco Murray. I believe DeMarco Murray will come into Madden 2016 or Madden 16 with the 99 overall. Yes, he did not make it to the Super Bowl. He did play very well in the playoffs as well, and he just had a very good season, and I believe we'll see him as the #1 running back in Madden 16. Anyways guys, that's gonna be it for me on this video. Make sure to leave a like if you guys agree with this list. Make sure to leave a comment with what you think will be the top 5 running backs. If you think any of these guys should have been taken off the list, if anyone should have been added onto the list, or if anyone should have been changed, you know, lower on the list or higher on the list. Anyways guys, I can't wait to hear what you guys have to say about this. Make sure to subscribe for more content and to keep up to date with the rest of my Madden 16 player position predictions. Anyways guys, until next time, I'm out.